Yeah, make yourself look big and make it.
Hollywood is right. Okay.
In 70, you could see clearly around anything. Oh, yeah. Project. She had an elevator for it. My dad was.
There is a prize for this dinner. Having to listen to Valerie's speech. And I'm very happy to have all here. And I'm very happy to have, among other people, a representative of the Folgers family. The Folgers, Ellen and George were instrumental in helping us when we came to this place almost 50 years ago. Valerie, it's your turn.
Thanks, Dad. We're so glad that you're all here with us today. I just have a brief little 5-page essay on the history of federal architecture to read you. No, just kidding. Just to tell you a little bit about how we got here and why we're here today. For Christmas in 1969, my grandmother Gladys, on my mom's side, gave my folks a subscription to the Wall Street Journal. And the next year they saw an ad. They were looking for a home near New York City. This is not so they veered off course. I can attest to really long car rides. It was about 4 hours. We'd go Friday afternoon, come back Sunday. But it was worth it. They came across the ad. They came up here to see the house in 1970 and fell in love with it and the area. Right, Dad?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So they signed the papers that fall. You can go in the house, the living room, there's a photo open with us sitting in boxes. We didn't have furniture yet, but by Thanksgiving we had chairs and tables and we had our first Thanksgiving here. That would be the first holiday of many. My parents fell in love with the area and saw the potential for restoring the interior to a period appropriate style, which was let's go antiquing. And as a 5-year-old, that was so boring. But the home is beautiful and it's full of all these beautiful things that they found. So of course now I see and have appreciation for that. So the home, the landscaping would become my mom's most long-term design project. She was an interior designer. They just would find the right piece of furniture for every spot. And then they had major projects, such as the stencil bedroom. Some of you earlier today went up to see it, and other folks will give you a tour afterwards. The stencil bedroom was this huge project. It had 7 layers of wallpaper, the upstairs southeast corner bedroom. So one summer she spent up on ladders peeling off the 7 layers of wallpaper to not damage the existing stencils underneath. And that became our guest room. Later, I don't know if some of you knew Margaret Coffin. She was with the Historical Society for Early American Design. Wrote a book, including different homes around here, and they mentioned Mom's work in the home. So I have that book. We have a few copies, so it's all around here on this table upstairs, so you can take a look at that. But Mom was very, very proud of that project. That the stencil bedroom also had a adjoining door to an adjoining room, which at one point she closed up, replastered, and then had to redo the stencils. So she traced the designs, made the templates, and did the stencil work. So we're proud of that. Also, more stenciling in the hallway where the front stairs are. They were pre-existing on the upper level, and then she recreated that into the lower level and hallway in the 80s. So a labor of love, for sure. She also put stenciling in the master bedroom, in the dining room. So that kept her very, very busy. But of course, the icing on the cake of our time here was the lasting friendships and working relationships that we developed over the years with so many people and many, many dear friends who are no longer with us. I might cry. Okay. So that's how we got here. And then a little bit about the house itself. Hopkins house, built in 1819, obviously, because we're here for the Bicentennial.
Not the oldest,
It's not the oldest.
The Brion and the chief is the master of the house.
Right,
Anyway,
right. Well, but the reason we're here celebrating the house, we'll explain at the end. But, so there's an ad in a 1850 newspaper, later when it was for sale. So here's a little bit from the ad by James Hopkins. This is just a clip. Was a farm of the best quality and in a high state of cultivation, and the whole arrangement is upon the most approved plans. It's fun language. It has a pond and 2 orchards, they're gone now, and several hundred young and thrifty grafted fruit trees, embracing a large variety of apples, plums, etc., and other fruit. Where are they now? I know. So then he goes on to describe the house as a very large and beautiful brick dwelling house. And I guess they capitalized the D and the H in dwelling house back then. The dwelling house is very pleasantly situated, commanding a view for some distance of the railroad, which used to run right here. So before things were grown in, you would have been able to see it. And the rich agricultural country that surrounds it. It is one of the best farms in Washington County, only 60 miles from Albany. So that was from this, The Country Gentleman, Journal for Farm, Garden, and Countryside. So that was fun to find that and learn a little bit more about the first family who lived here and him describing the home. So back to my folks, they purchased this home in 1970. We're always doing projects, big projects, small projects, improvements, landscaping inside. And the great thing is we always kept a guest book. We would have friends over for dinner, friends come stay in the stencil bedroom. But my dad, luckily, would always write a note in that book when there was some big project. So we went through it the other day and found all the years of the projects and everything. Really, really fun. And I'm not going to read you a full list. There is a full list. On this table, there's stuff to check out. A picture of my mom working on the stencil bedroom, a guest book. Please sign that. Just different things. And a list of all the projects over the years, but just a couple to mention. I already mentioned the stenciling. Then in the mid-90s, they put in an elevator, and the contractor who worked on that found an empty sort of hollowed-out cavern behind the wall, and so he thought maybe this was a stop on the Underground Railroad. We like to think that was true. I mean, I don't know how to find out for sure. And then the last project to mention were the barns. The small barn over here was a hay barn, and when was that, Dad? 2004, turning that into a guest house. And this here, 3 years ago, right, 2016, converting this space into a usable space so that we could have this party. Dad has other parties here too, and that was Kim and Sean.
Right.
Grossbeck. They're over there. So if you haven't yet had a tour inside, grab me or just go, feel free to go in and look upstairs at the stencil bedroom. Check out the little barn if you like. The caterers are set up in there, but it's fine to go in. Do check out the photo of Mom on the ladder. Oh, I'm hidden, but I'm behind her, helping her. And I know from where that photo is, the area I was helping. I went to look at it So, today it's totally smudged, and I remember her saying, please be careful, you can stop now. So it's good that she cut me off because, I wasn't as careful. I was like 10 years old. So please do sign the guest book. Then we have a video guest book, which was set up outside, and now I think it's inside the house, right? So it's a video camera that's rolling. You can just stand in front of it and say, hi, share a memory about the house, anything like that. We would love that if you like. And then the last thing is just why we're here. Why, yes, Dad said there's many houses that are older than this and nobody really has bicentennials, but back in the 80s, Mom would say, gosh, 2019, gosh, that's so far away. It felt like science fiction, right? Because, it was 85 or whatever. Oh, will we still be here? Will we have this house? Where will we be? And she said, we should have a bicentennial party. And we remembered that. So that's really what was the drive. Last year I started thinking about it and we started talking about it. So it's to honor her too, and just to be with all of you and share the day. So that's it.
Hi, my name's Kim, and I just want to say how thankful I am for the Minucci family and that I'm honored to have been a part of their lives.
I am so honored to be here. I love this place. I love this property. I love this family. I especially love the lighting fixtures. And Minuccio and Val, Mark, wonderful job here. And I look forward to a really fun day. And I can't wait to see you, Val. Bye.
Hey Minuccio, congratulations on 200 years, the Bicentennial. What a beautiful party. This is only my second time here, so I'm really glad to be here with my dad and my wife Stella, and happy birthday, of course. So thank you for having us. Delighted to be here, and looking forward to the 300th birthday of the house. I'm sure we'll all still be here for it. Anyway, love you, man.
Congratulations, Minuccio and Valerie. Well done.
Well done. So wonderful, the party, and so nice to see you both, and hope to see you more this summer. Thank you.
And such, but she and I got along real well. And she would tell me what she was looking for, and I went hunting all over, because in those days, the yellow one was very, 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 very beautiful. She just loved everything. I'll tell you. She told me that she was working on the staircase, and she said, "Joe, come on up, and I want you're really, into this thing, and I know that you probably know more than I do." She would say. She was just so modest and such, and she just Minuccio. I don't know. It was a terrible thing when and such. But
how do you feel about being here today?
Here today, I like people. I taught kids and such. Many of them are like the same kids and such, And I hugged most of the people in there. Did you see me do it? Mm-hmm. But you know what? Very interesting too that some of them were just afraid that I was going to. Have you seen me yet?
Huh?
Have you seen me yet?
Yes, I've seen you.
Yes, well, you know what?
What?
What I'm looking for?
What's that?
Another hug.
Okay, I'll give you a hug.
So I'm very blessed to have memories of this house and this family since I was very young. You guys are truly an inspiration, and I just I'm so happy that I'm a part of this. Thank you.
So you just start. Minuccio, so nice to meet you at Dancing U Farm a couple years ago, and finally meet your daughter. So congratulations on your bicentennial. You look great for 200, and to many more.
Melissa thanks you from the bottom of her heart, but she unfortunately has laryngitis.
Well, that'll
Thank
get 'em.
you. Thank you very much. I would like to, I can't say this without crying. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of my memories. They are wonderful. And I hope you have wonderful memories of this home as well.
I'm always in trouble. How am I going to know anything's different?
Fair enough.
It's just great to be here at Minuccio's party. Such wonderful friends you have. Such a good time. It's our second time here with one of your parties. And 200 years. I don't know when the next time will be, but I'm sure it'll be some big number for the house or for you, sir. So thanks for a lovely day.
Hello. So I'm Mimi. Hola, Manucho y Valeria. I met Valerie when I was a junior in college in Rome, and I met Nancy and Manucho at the same time. And then Mariana and I came up to Granville for the first time with our daughter Helena to the Christmas party. And this party was amazing. And Nancy, you're with us, and it was just fabulous. It was wonderful people, wonderful food, beautiful weather, beautiful tours, and happy birthday, happy bicentennial.
You are so beautiful here. Thank you again. It's a wonderful day. Thanks, Minuccio. Talk to you soon.
Alors,
Okay,
un,
2, 3. Heureux anniversaire. Heureux anniversaire. Minuccio, Valerie et Hopkins à sa maison.
Bon
anniversaire.
Now a song, a French song. J'ai des amours, mon pays est Paris. Paris toujours, mon cœur habite. Ma savane est belle, mais à quoi bon nier? Ce qui m'ensorcelle, c'est Paris, Paris, Paris tout entier, les voir un jour. Et mon rêve joli, j'ai des amours, mon pays est Paris. Faites ça.
C'est ça.
Parfait, bravo! Félicitations!
Magnifique, magnifique.
Thank you.
Not bad, right? Not bad, baby.
Just a little bit, yeah.
That is the end of the.
Right at the camera.
That is the end of the party. I think it was successful. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved you. You were wonderful. And I'm so happy you are my child and that you gave a wonderful speech. And for the next 100 years, baby, goodbye. Okay, thank you. Thank you.